Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Coco Gauff, Amanda Anisimova, Sloane Stephens, and several other players react to Ons Jabeur's shock tennis hiatus call. The tennis world has rallied around Ons Jabeur after the Tunisian announced her decision to step away from professional tennis. The Tunisian star's emotional post has drawn support from fellow players, including Coco Gauff, Amanda Anisimova, Sloane Stephens, and several others who understand the challenges of professional tennis. Tennis community shows support for Ons Jabeur's decision. Jabeur announced her hiatus in a heartfelt social media post on July 17, 2025, stating she needed to take a step back and finally put myself first, to breathe, to heal, and to rediscover the joy of simply living. The 30-year-old explained that despite pushing herself hard for the past 2 years, she hadn't felt happy on court for some time now. The response from the tennis community has been overwhelming. Paula Badosa expressed her love and support, stating, "Habibi, I love you and I'm going to miss you so much." Fellow players Mira Andreeva showed her support with heart emojis, while Billie Jean King offered encouragement by saying, "Sending you our support and wishing you a healing break. You'll return stronger than ever." Monica Puig praised Jabeur's strength, calling her such a fighter and a role model to young kids everywhere. Amanda Anisimova simply wrote, "We love you," with a heart emoji, while Sloane Stephens added her support by saying, "Sending my love and the biggest hugs." Coco Gauff also responded to Jabeur's announcement on social media, penning a few heart emojis. Another fellow tennis player, Taylor Townsend, showed support by uploading Jabeur's post on her Instagram story and writing, "Ons Jabeur's recent struggles and similar breaks by other players." Jabeur's decision comes after a series of physical and mental challenges that have affected her performance. The former world number 2 has been dealing with asthma and experienced breathing difficulties during tournaments, including at the 2025 Australian Open. Her season took a dramatic turn at Wimbledon when she was forced to retire from her first-round match against Victoria Tomova while trailing 7-6, 2-0. She had to take a 14-minute medical timeout and was seen crying on court before ultimately withdrawing. Jabeur's struggles mirror those of other players who have taken breaks from tennis. Amanda Anisimova stepped away from the sport in May 2023 after announcing she was struggling with mental health and burnout since the summer of 2022. The American described tournaments as having become unbearable and took an 8-month break to focus on her mental well-being. During her time away, Anisimova explored art and music, even selling paintings to raise funds for mental health charities. She returned to tennis in 2024 and remarkably reached the Wimbledon final in 2025. Ripples across the tour, Coco Gauff, Amanda Anisimova, Sloane Stephens, and more react to Ons Jabeur's shock tennis hiatus. In a stunning move that sent tremors through the tennis world, Ons Jabeur, the trailblazing Tunisian superstar and 3-time Grand Slam finalist, announced an indefinite hiatus from professional tennis, citing mental exhaustion, chronic injuries, and a need to rediscover her love for the game. The revelation caught many off guard, especially as it came just weeks before the North American hardcourt swing and the U.S. Open, where Jabeur has been a perennial threat. But it wasn't just fans who were shaken. Across the WTA landscape, the news touched nerves, stirred emotions, and sparked reflection. From locker rooms to press conferences to private texts made public, some of Jabeur's closest colleagues and most outspoken competitors came forward with heartfelt messages, personal stories, and calls for deeper understanding of the unseen toll the sport often takes. Coco Gauff. "It's a reminder we're all human." Fresh off a dominant win in Cincinnati, Coco Gauff paused mid-press conference when asked about Jabeur's hiatus. "I actually cried when I read her statement," Gauff admitted, brushing a hand across her face. "Ons has always been someone I admired, not just for her game, but for her grace, her generosity, her heart. She's one of the most real people on tour. If she says she needs to step back, I respect that more than anything. It's a reminder we're all human behind the racket." Gauff also revealed a private exchange between them just after the announcement. She texted me a smile emoji with a heart and said, "I'll be watching you from afar, my little sister." That meant everything. Amanda Anisimova. Her courage is contagious. Amanda Anisimova, who made her own comeback recently after taking a mental health break in 2023, echoed a powerful sense of solidarity. "I know exactly how heavy things can get." Anisimova shared in a vulnerable Instagram story featuring a black and white photo of her and Jabeur laughing during practice. "It takes enormous bravery to admit when you're not okay, especially when the world expects you to smile through it. Her courage is contagious." Anisimova noted that players like Jabeur are helping to rewrite the script for what strength looks like in sports. It's not about playing through the pain anymore. It's about knowing when to stop, to breathe, and to heal. Sloane Stephens. She always carried more than just a racket. Veteran Sloane Stephens, who has long advocated for mental wellness and players' rights, offered a poignant perspective. Ons wasn't just playing for herself, Stephens said in a candid interview on Tennis Channel. She was representing a whole region, a whole generation. The Middle East, Africa, Muslim women. That's a lot of weight to carry every single day. And she did it with a smile. Stephens also revealed a conversation the two had after Jabeur's Wimbledon final loss. She told me, "Sometimes I wish I could just play for fun again, like when I was a kid hitting against the wall in Hammamet." That always stuck with me. Aryna Sabalenka. Tennis needs Ons Jabeur. Known for her power and intensity, Aryna Sabalenka surprisingly revealed a softer side when speaking of Jabeur's absence. "I don't usually get emotional, but this one hit me," she said. "Ons is the soul of the locker room. She jokes with everyone, checks on the younger players, always smiles, even when she loses. Tennis needs Ons Jabeur." Sabalenka confessed that the news prompted her to reevaluate her own schedule. "We're pushed to play through everything, but maybe we should start listening to our bodies and our hearts more often." Iga Swiatek. Her honesty makes her a champion. World number 1 Iga Swiatek, long admired for her own advocacy around mental health, praised Jabeur's transparency. "She's showing us that being a champion isn't just about winning titles," Swiatek tweeted. "It's about being honest with yourself and having the strength to step away when needed." Ons has always been a light on the tour. "I hope she finds peace and returns stronger." Swiatek, who has also spoken openly about the emotional toll of being in the spotlight, said Jabeur's decision reinforces the idea that athletes are more than statistics. "We are not robots. We have souls. We break too." Billie Jean King. Ons is a trailblazer, on and off the court. Tennis legend Billie Jean King also weighed in with a message of support. Ons Jabeur has broken barriers and inspired millions. Now, she's breaking new ground in self-care and mental resilience. "I stand with her," King wrote in a statement shared on social media. "Tennis will wait. Health comes first." King's message was reposted by the official WTA account, which included a touching tribute montage to Jabeur's top moments on tour, set to music from her native Tunisia. Fans rally. #takes off. Across social media, the hashtag #ComebackStrongerOns quickly trended, with fans from across the globe posting heartfelt messages, art, and video compilations of Jabeur's iconic moments, from her magical drop shots to her tears after the Wimbledon final. "I named my daughter Ons because of you," one Tunisian mother posted on Instagram. "We will wait for your return, no matter how long it takes." Naomi Osaka. Burnout is real. Naomi Osaka, who has also taken breaks for her mental well-being, added a crucial voice to the chorus. "I've always admired Ons," Osaka tweeted. "She's funny, smart, and a beautiful soul. Burnout is real. I know how hard it is to walk away, especially when you're still ranked high and competing well. But self-worth is not tied to rankings." Osaka also hinted at reaching out privately. "Sometimes silence speaks volumes. But just know, Ons, we see you. And we love you." The hidden cost of constant travel. An unnamed player told L'Equipe under anonymity that Jabeur's choice reflects a broader issue on tour. "Players are barely home. We're in different time zones every week. If you have a family, or injuries, or even just a bad day mentally, it becomes unbearable. I think more will follow her lead. Indeed, behind the glitz of center court, there are cracked ankles, lonely hotel rooms, social media scrutiny, and sleepless nights. Jabeur's pause might just be a watershed moment, opening space for future reforms. Ons Jabeur breaks silence again. 2 days after the initial announcement, Jabeur returned to Instagram, this time with a serene photo from a Tunisian beach. Her caption was brief, but evocative. I needed to breathe. Thank you for letting me. I'm not gone. Just growing. The comment section overflowed with blue hearts and Arabic messages of support. Serena Williams dropped a simple black heart, while Tunisian President Kais Saied released a statement hailing Jabeur as a national treasure whose health and happiness matter above all. A pause, not a goodbye. Whether Jabeur returns next season or takes a longer path of rediscovery, one thing is certain. Her absence will be felt, not just in the rankings, but in the rhythm of the tour. Her humor, her humility, her impossible angles and crowd favorite status created more than just matches. They created moments. As Coco Gauff said best, Ons showed us how to be joyful competitors and fierce friends. And now, she's showing us how to be brave enough to pause. That's leadership. That's legacy.